Hey guys, Augie Johnson, ballerbootcamp.com, and make sure you subscribe. New videos every single Wednesday. All right, so this video is the official Basketball Moves compilation. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and break down a ton of different moves in this. Of course, it's not every single move that's out there, but it's a lot of moves. And make sure you just watch to the end because you're gonna learn a ton of different moves and you're gonna find some that you haven't done before at a triple threat, off the dribble, and all kinds of stuff like that. So, all right, let's go ahead and just get right into the first move. These are the Snatch Backs, also known as pullbacks. And there's 3 different ones that I'm gonna show you, so here, let's cut right to it right now. All right, so this is the pullback move. You're gonna use it to create space and get off your shot. Now remember, with every single one of these moves, you wanna do the move when the defense starts to turn their hips and retreat to try to block you or to try to get in front of you, okay? So if they're playing defense against you, they turn, that's when you're gonna snatch back, that's when you're gonna pull back and get into your shot, okay? So the first one is just the pullback, and let me show that to you right now. All right, the second one is the reverse pullback, and that one we're pulling back through the legs. Let me show that to you real quick. And finally, the last one. This is the behind the back snatch, okay? So make sure on all these moves that you're creating space, and let me go ahead and show you that one real quick. So you saw all the moves. Now with any of these 3 moves, if you can be a vet and be good at using your offhand to give a little bump maybe, or sometimes you can use your body to bump back the defender, then that's good. That's gonna help create more space, get them off balance more. So just like I said, in the pullback, you might be pushing a little bit here, bringing it back. Same with here, bringing it back. And same with here, bringing it back. Okay, so that's just a little vet tip. Don't get called for the offensive foul, something you gotta practice. And if you extend, you're for sure gonna get a call. It's gotta be something real small. So, all right, just real quick, I wanna show you, after you guys do a snatch back, there's also a counter you can do to that, which is just a crossover, okay? So any 3 of those snatches you do, you can do a crossover afterwards as a counter to your snatch back shot. Now you're gonna snatch back and cross over, okay? All right, let me go ahead and show you guys what that looks like live. All right, now real quick, I want to teach you guys almost like a little basic move that can turn into a whole bunch of other different kinds of moves, and I call it the load up, okay, the load up move. And all it is basically, it's like a hesitation, but I call it the load up because I want players to focus on actually loading up on their leg and exploding out, okay? So basically what the load up move is this, okay, where you're just gonna kind of hesitate, you're gonna load up on this whatever leg you're pushing off on, and you're gonna try to explode, okay? It's not even a move, it's just a change of speed, basically. But you can use this as like all the time in basketball, where you come off a screen, I curl, I might load up and then go, but you're gonna use this almost like a little boost of speed, okay? So let me go ahead and cut and show you the 3 moves that you guys can do off of this load up move as counters and just to really get the defense guessing on what you're gonna do. All right, just a quick breakdown of those 3 moves, okay? So the load up cross, you're gonna load up, stop here, cross over. Then you got the switch hand. All you're gonna do is switch hands, then load up, explode, and the last one is the switch hand cross. All you're gonna do, from here, load up into the cross, okay? So that last move basically is just the load up crossover, but with the switch hand in front. So switch hand, load up, crossover. All right, those are the 3 moves. Let's get right into the next ones. All right, now there are a whole bunch of different kinds of basketball crosses, and I break them down really well, and I show you different variations of through the legs. I show you different variations of the crossover, different variations of behind the back, and you can go ahead and click the little pop-up right now on the screen and head over to there and watch it on that video, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and get into some more dribble moves right now, and we're gonna go ahead and get into like double crosses and like Tim Hardaway crossover and stuff like that. And I'm just gonna run through like, 4 or 5, maybe even more right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and get into those right now, and then I'll get into even more moves out of triple threat and stuff like that. So all right, let me go ahead and get into these double crosses. All right, so those are a whole bunch of 2 dribble basketball moves that you guys can use to get by the defender or create your own shot. So there's a whole bunch of other ones you can do. You can do 3 dribble. I'll show you a few 3 dribble moves. Now, a lot of times when you take 3 dribbles to make a move, you're over dribbling, but sometimes in an isolation, ISO setting, you have to. A couple setup dribbles to get off the last move that's gonna get you into your shot. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys some 3 dribble moves real quick. All right, so now we're gonna do some moves out of triple threat, and I'm just gonna show you some basic ones, maybe 1 or 2 more advanced ones. I know a ton out of triple threat, that's my forte. And if you guys wanna learn what triple threat is, if you're like a rookie, a beginner, just click this little button that's popping up right now and learn how to triple threat. So let me go ahead and get right into these different moves. All right, so that was triple threat. That's all footwork. Remember now for the dribble moves, you can also add an in and out before any dribble move. So maybe you do a crossover, you could do an in and out crossover. Maybe do a Tim Hardaway through the legs cross. You could do an in and out, and you can mix up, add little hesitations in between different moves. So maybe you're gonna go through the legs cross, you can go through the legs hesitate, cross, to get different rhythm and make different fakes in these moves and keep the defense guessing, okay? So this is one of my favorite things about basketball is all the different moves. This is just a small amount actually of all the different things you can do in basketball. There's tons of finishing moves, all kinds of stuff like that. So if you guys like this video, make sure you subscribe. New videos every Wednesday. Make sure you guys leave me a comment. Let me know what else you want to see. And head over to ballerbootcamp.com. I got a free workout for you that you can print out. Got all the VIT drills. You're going to head over there. The link's in the description. If you're on mobile, click the little eye that's on this screen. It'll pop up, head over there, and I'll give you that workout for free. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video.